All right, seems like every day there's some new social media site, smartphone app, something that's trying to seduce you to connect with people. And every time one of those comes along, new hackers and hustlers come along with it, trying to make a buck off you somehow. Some of them are con men, some of them are cyber fixtures. Facebook rolled out a package of changes last week. Changes that got some privacy activists and members of Congress riled up. Shelly Palmer, who follows this kind of stuff for his TV and web shows, joins us from New York. Shelly, you can always explain these things better than I can. Well, first of all, is this a Facebook? Tell me what this is. What are we talking about?
Well, I think what we have is a very politicized privacy issue. All of a sudden, Congress, the Senate, woke up and said, wow, here's something we can actually get our hands on and our teeth into. They're a little worried that there are certain applications in Facebook that just grab all of your private information when you install them, and they're a little upset about it. And they think that rather than it be automatically opted in, that it should be automatically opted out, and you should ask people's permission if you want to take their information. So it's not necessarily cut and dried, but right. It is a huge issue.
And it's, by the way, making its way to Washington. Legislators are getting themselves involved in this.
You know what, Ali, they really are, and I tell you what, they're doing so at everybody's peril. We're in a time now where we have data-driven creative and we have data-driven services, location-based services, and part of the way this stuff works is that it knows a little bit about you. It knows where you are. It knows basically what part of the country you're in. It knows the kinds of things you like to do. And when you use that information as either an you can make some really nice choices and make the content that's served a little more relevant. Truly, it can be abused, but it's not generally abused. And what the Congress and the Senate and the political people are kind of jumping on is, wow, you're invading our privacy. Let's do something about that. You know what, Ali? I got to tell you, this is not something you should jump on without knowing all the facts. And by the way, nobody knows all the facts.
Now, let's, you've got some great tips here, by the way. Go back to using pen and paper. Use smoke signals or carrier pigeons if you want to stay safe. I mean, bottom line, that's true. But yeah. You got a couple here that interest me. Do you really mean it when you say people shouldn't download anything?
Look, if you are really trying to be, these are two separate issues. The Facebook issue and now, of course, personal privacy. If you're worried about, for example, the new Wi-Fi hotspot scam, which is you think you're seeing a real a Trojan and fake, carry one of these. This is your own little MiFi Wi-Fi hotspot. It goes on a 3G network. You're secure. Or just carry a cell phone and use the cell phone or the smartphone and use it as your way to get onto the internet. You shouldn't be getting onto networks that you don't know about. And that includes, by the way, public free networks in airports or in certain retail stores. This stuff is not secure right now. And what happens is it doesn't hurt you where you are. You know, you take your iPad, you put it right into you log on, and all of a sudden you say, wow, what's going on here? You attach it to your computer, and a Trojan gets into your computer from that network. So right now, it's a little Wild West. It's very Wild West.
We're going to have you on to talk more about it regularly. Shelly, good to see you. Thanks, as always.
It's great to be here, Ali. Thanks so much.
Shelly Palmer is a host of Digital Life with Shelly Palmer. Check it out.